Hi guys, Dave Pinson here of Open Bible Ministries. Are you in the battle with the Lord, or are you more concerned with safety, satisfaction, comfort? Um, there are no reduced rates for revolution of souls. If you only want to be saved, sanctified, and satisfied, then the Lord's battle has no need of you. Why? What is the purpose of following Jesus? What is the purpose, right? This is the center of the argument. This is why I have five people watch my videos and not 50,000, because they'd rather watch those other things about being satisfied. I think of these wealthy people I know that say that they're Christians. They say, well, the Lord's got my back. That's what one guy said. Very famous vlogger. He's a smart guy. But the Lord's got my back. It's all about building up my business, and you can build your business. We're all build our business. We'll be satisfied. We'll be saved, sanctified, and satisfied. But the Lord doesn't have your back. Not really. The Lord is in front of you. He's in the wrong position if he has your back. He's supposed to be in front of you. At the end of the day, that's what this way. I was reading what was it? Some story about someone who neglected their business, right? So we have to take care of our business. We have to take care of our business. America first. We have to take care of America. We have to bring, and I'm not saying any of that's wrong. That's a different issue. But for yourself personally, we have to have our business. We have to build our business. We have to be strong, right? So this guy, his son was in this. It was during the Civil War, and his son went away to the war, and the man he was a good businessman. He had money, so he started a home for soldiers returning. In other words, people were wounded, they can't work anymore, so they took care of them. And he spent so much time on it that he neglected his business. So one day he was like, "I got to get back to my business. This is ridiculous. I'm losing money over here. I'm not being a good, faithful, hardworking businessman. I need to make more money. I need to forget about this ministry I have to these people. I'm going to go, and today I'm going to work all day, and I'm not going to pay attention to anyone who comes in from the war. I've done enough of that. Now it's my turn to go take care of my business." So he goes to take care of his business. This guy shows up, and he goes, "Well, you just sit right there." The guy's working, 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 and all of a sudden, the guy shows him a letter, and he can tell it's his son's handwriting. He stopped everything he's doing, and he picks it up and reads it. And he says, "Father, please take care of this man. He was wounded in helping me and his whole troop to be safe or whatever. He's a very good man. I want you to please take every care of him." And that guy dropped his business, shut the door, and went and took the guy home and took care of him. Oh, I know what it was. It said no. This man is going home to die. He just wants to go see his mother before he dies because he's very weak. So he goes, and he took him home, and he just took care of him until he was well enough to go home. And I don't think he went home to die. So what does all that mean? It means our heart has to be for the world, right? It doesn't mean you can't have a business. I'm not saying that, but Jesus does not have your back. He's your leader. He's not your co-pilot. He's not he's not you're not driving for Jesus and he's just sitting next to you. You're left turn, Lord, right turn, Lord, or you're not just saying, let's just close with this. You're not just saying, well, today we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna have this business, and I'm gonna be strong, and I'm gonna have my plan, and I'm gonna do this, and then if I have anything left over, I'll give it to the Lord, right? Because the Bible says, don't say that. If it be His will, we'll do this and that. Make sure everything is before Him, right? Make sure that we honor Him in all we do, right? Make sure that we put other people's ahead of ourselves, because the God is not broke, And the sad thing is, here in the Philippines, the people are broke. Most people they're in poverty. They're not necessarily starving, but most of them, they struggle to make it month. They make it to the end of the month. They usually have to borrow money. There's a big lending. A lot of people make money at usury here, loaning money to poor people. I think it's disgusting. You see them anyway. It's disgusting to me, but it's the way it is, right? And yet the churches are trying to force them to tithe, which, as you know, I don't believe the tithe is for today. I don't think it's biblical to say that. I think people say that out of weakness because they want people to give and support their church, and so they're falling into this fear. Anyway, you're forcing people that don't have anything to give what they don't have, to support what's not even of the Lord necessarily. Your conferences and your, what do you really need to worship God? You know, a gathering of people. You know, you want to support your pastor, that's fine. It says you should, if you can, but if you can't, Paul was a tent maker. So we need to love others and we need to trust the Lord, and that's something I'm learning, and I'm not very good at it, but I want to get better at it. That's why I'm here in the Philippines. Love everyone. God bless you guys. That's all for now.